teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Vrbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, a group with a whole lot to prove here today. Taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose this secondary? That's the
breaks into the clear. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Pop over the middle. It's Lewis. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. On first down, it's play action. Receiver makes the catch. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Alabama, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
Using his legs, it's Hardy. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. First down here for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Short pass finds the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking for a receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Bentley. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down after that previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. He hands it off from the gun. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year.
Swarm with the pass rush. Sack.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Who's in the clear? Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone and they begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. Breaks loose at the 45. Now here he goes. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Massive gain moves the ball into the red zone now. They'll set up 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Edwards. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way. First down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Lewis. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, tied. There was no catching him that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Daniels. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Nice grab. It's Cook. The defense grabs him after the completion. Is just short of a first down.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Incompletion first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Let's it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on the 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
And now the first snap in the red zone in this drive. Back to throw again. The pocket breaking down. They trap him for a sack.
Everybody's fucking covered.
Third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure.
What? Why would he throw it that way?
Boy, the offense catches a break here, Chris. You know, all week long as a coach, you work on the fundamentals. So
They doing stuff I ain't never seen before. We never done.
Natural athletes. Here they don't do a good job of securing the ball. It almost cost them. They're lucky.
He's in the clear. Across the 40. At the 20. Crosses the... And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown. Crimson Tide.
That's it. That's it there.
What this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
Dog, any player call, bro, is super covered.
They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. And they heave it deep downfield. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Defender flag for being a little too aggressive. Offense gets 15 and a fresh set of downs. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Cook. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. That's caught. It's Adams. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. A new set of downs after that completion. First down. Looking to throw the football. Look out. Room to run here. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Pass caught. Second down now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The important third down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. QB decides to keep it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Young. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
Offense on the field to take over. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Finds room at the 30. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made down inside the 25. And he'll huge gain and a big momentum boost for this offense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and 10 play coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it, looking for the end zone.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. Offense is off schedule after that first down loss. Here comes second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. That's caught. It's Hill. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Makes the catch. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. The offense really clicking here. A direct snap. Here he goes. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Alabama getting set for the first and 10 now. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. See what the call is on first and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Pitches to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Good job by the defense forcing this pitch to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands. The problem is they gave up some positive yards there, but at least they brought him down.
With the catch, it's Cook. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. On the run, it's Henry. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
Stringing first downs together now. They've got it to the 48. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he threw it. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. Touchdown, Bama. This offense is still clicking.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, I love this throw downfield. He takes a shot. I thought he had a big completion, but instead the defender makes one heck of a play to be able to knock that ball away for the incompletion.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Handoff from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Again, makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get...
Breaks into the clear. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. A handoff to the back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
With the catch, it's Williams. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. An effective play, good for a first down at the 35. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Sure hands. It's Porton. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. And the tight end hauls it in on the corner route. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this offense did everything right in that first half. Really put on a clinic, and here we are coming out to start the second half. The opening drive, so much for the defense making adjustments. Put another touchdown up on the board.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense makes their way on the field. On the run, it's Hardy. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. The sure hands, it's Williamson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Offense showing a bunch formation now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Cook. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Handoff in a single back formation. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. Not much on that play, brought down short. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Throws it to the right. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. The punt team making their way on the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. The back's got it on the pitch. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that first down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, we're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Has the first down and more. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7. Here's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackle made after a big gain. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down?
I can appreciate the aggressive approach by this offense, but it backfires on him, and now you give the opponent a chance to really cut into the lead and come right back and have a chance to win this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Here comes a handoff. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Here comes the shovel pass. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Punt team ready to boot it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the offense trots back out on the field again. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's brought down out at the 46.
I love this little touch pass call. It stretches this defense out, puts a lot of pressure on the defense to have to contain and get wide, and it can open up so many different aspects of the offensive playbook.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
You know, they don't pick up the 1st down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They saw them at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes the catch downfield.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at 38. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the 1st half. They go right back to him again. We can see the 2nd half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down from the 30. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
That's reeled in. It's Porton. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. Alabama now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's caught. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, tied. The quarterback takes it in himself.
You just love to see this when the game is on the line. This offensive line does a great job of executing up front, giving this back just enough room to be able to get into the end zone and give them the lead.
Point after, up and good. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3. They've got to make something happen right here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
But that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Grab near the sticks. It's Cook. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. And now the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. He'll pitch it. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? An inside give now from the shotgun. Tackle, but first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside.
Here we go. They take the lead. What an amazing comeback by this team and this offense. Now it comes down to can their defense hold the lead with under a minute to go.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it off here and hope the defense can hold on. And you'll take a knee here, not wanting to spend time on a return. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. So here we go. They need a touchdown. Got a little time to work with. How will they play this situation? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Right over the middle. It's Lewis. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
The corner's now playing a couple of yards off the ball. Defense is coming after him. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete.
Yeah! The greatest comeback ever.
Caller, you saved this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not.
No, we do. He knocked the ball down.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
That was a difficult game.
And advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit,
Talk about surviving.